So after Chicago, um, I got a call from Craig saying there was an opening for this program that's for patients like myself with cervical injuries that are incomplete. And it's kind of an intensive program for 2 to 4 months. It's called the NRN, the Neuro Recovery Network. And there was an open slot, and I took it. So Howard, Joe, Auntie helped me pack everything up, and we moved back to Denver for the next part of rehab. How intense is intense? So these are very strong individuals that are moving the weight of my leg, including the muscles that are opposing this movement, because there's a lot of muscles in my body right now that are saying, no, I don't want to move. I'm going to stay tight. And so I'm resisting half the time with these people, and they are using a lot of energy to keep me up. He's watching my pelvis. She's moving my left foot, left leg, and the other gentleman over there is moving my right leg. And he's taking a break. And in about 5 minutes, everyone switches. So just imagine doing this hour and a half every day for a couple months. The first week was just exhausting. Felt like I was running a marathon every single day. Whoops, what happened there? Let's see. So that is NRN PT, and the other hour and a half was OT. And you can't see my great occupational therapist here, Maureen, and her aide, Madison, I believe. Um, so imagine all these little muscles on your hands and your arms. And what I'm trying to do right now is just like the bike in my earlier clips I showed you. We're trying to re-establish that connection from my brain to my hands now, and these electrical stimulants here are just firing to remind me, like, okay, this is how you open it. A little bit, it gives me a little bit of assistance, and hopefully that reinforcement back to the brain improves it. So the reason why there are more electrodes on my right than my left is because my right needs a little more help. Whoops, sorry about that. What's going on?
Wrists up, supinate, turn them over. Good. Turn, 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 turn. Now open those hands. Open. Keep coming. Keep coming. Pull the thumb up. Pull, 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 pull. Hold them up. Okay. Now make a fist.
Yeah.
Good. Uh-huh. And relax. Good. So this is without any stim.
Okay. Month 10. So I think month 6 I was barely able to stand. 4 months, body's waking up, brain's able to connect to a lot. You'll see a lot of weakness with my glutes, especially. That's why I'm not able to stand up straight. I have this kind of a haggard stance, but pretty exciting. There's no harness. They're holding a lot of their weight when I'm pushing down on them, but they're pretty strong individuals too, as you can tell. You can see the left one, the heel, the foot, the movement. It's pretty strong. The right, it's just like it's hard to tell it to move, and when I move, it's more of a stagger. But glimpses of being able to walk again, super exciting, and I credit that a lot of that with that treadmill workout you saw earlier. Like just imagine you're doing that every single day, hour and a half. Pretty soon you'd be like, your body's just saying, okay, fine. If you're working so hard, let's see what happens when you don't have to work so hard. Month 12. This is Kara. She's the physical therapist at Craig that's been with me the longest. She knows my body the best, and I trust her the most. I would trust her working on my body than any doctor. Um, she just really knows all the little muscles that are tight, where I need to work on. She knows how to challenge me, and Kara is just an extraordinary human being and therapist. For one of the first times I'm using the walker, that's Joe Lopez, J Lo. It's appropriate. He's watching the back. Okay, that's Ryan over there in the corner. That's Patty. Look, I'm walking. I'm surprised how straight I'm at. I feel like J Lo's helping me out a bit. Month 12. Super exciting. Just this is the start.
We just need little bits.
This is the start. Oh yes. Thing with rehab is, I mean, I guess part of life too. Sometimes you take two steps forward, and life throws you setbacks too. So I do feel like a lot of the times I take two steps forward, and it's one step back. This is how my face looked after I face planted on the ground. One of many falls. This one was probably the worst one because I was in a manual wheelchair, just kind of wheeling around the apartment, and I just was overzealous and just had my momentum shift way too much forward, and I don't have too much arms to brace myself, so my face took the brunt of the fall. I had to go to the ER. Just so much, just like time and frustration. But that's part of the mental stamina you have to build uh, when you're recovering. It's great when you're using equipment sometimes and not having to just always think about your body and look at your body and tell it to do things here. I'm just playing a game, and therapy is like a side effect. I love stuff like this. So this machine is helping me. You can see my right arm is coming back, but the machine is giving me a little bit of assist, and the game is there just to so I can immerse myself and just not have to think about all the minute movements of my arms and shoulders. Halloween is a big thing at Craig. I dressed up my wheelchair as a UFO, and that is me as the alien. And these are the hippies. Kara is a hippie.
That's my generation right
You
there.
can see month 14. Month 14 is a lot stronger than month 12. Getting out of bed.
One, two, three.
So many little things you don't think about when you're just trying to get out of bed. Like a lot of that movement, what you just saw, was me just being able to twist my spine to bring my momentum over here, and then having the strength to push up with your triceps here, making sure your legs are not like preventing you from getting up, they're actually helping you get up. So many little things that we don't think about, when you don't have the injury. But oops. Very exciting month 18, starting able to use my right hand again. Um, I wanted to find an activity that I enjoy and that I could practice with my right hand, so just did some calligraphy. Almost 2 year mark now, month 23. Um, when you're just starting out as a child, like as a baby, as an infant, and you're just starting to learn, like usually it's a step of sequences that's pretty common with all babies. I think the first one is rolling to their stomach, and the second one I think is just getting up from an elbow, and then crawling is a big milestone. In physical therapy, we call it quadruped, being in quadruped position. So this is another milestone. Month 24, 2 years. Let's see what happens if I play these side by side.
Okay, stand up really tall. Lean forward. Tuck your head.
Boom!
Tuck. Lean and go. I need you to hold yourself up. Lean forward. Okay, up.
Oh, you're not holding it.
No, I'm just holding this down so he doesn't take it with him. Let's do this one here. Whatever. Come on, lean forward. This way.
Yeah. You can see a lot more coordination, a lot more strength. Um, Same amount of effort, but just more controlled.